Good evening, and welcome to your Wednesday night quiz with Roosters Brewing. We are out of the tap room. We'd normally be there at 7:30 every Wednesday, but for the foreseeable, we're in my dining room. Good evening, everyone. My name's Scott. For those that haven't done the quiz before, welcome to Scott's live quiz page. We've got the usual suspects already starting to post in the comments. Absolutely what we want to see, guys. Thank you, guys. Keep those posts coming. Good evening, Tim. Hope you are, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Always nice to see the usual suspects in there. Hi, Craig. Hi, Nick. Hi, Zoe. Hope you're all good. I have a fork. Hello. How you doing, Shane? You're okay, Matt and Becky. Hello, and thank you. Thank you very much. You know why. And Oliver, thank you. Your lovely, lovely card. Really appreciate it, buddy. It made my day. Thank you very much. Edwina, hello. Hi, Nige. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you are well. Welcome, everybody, on board. I'll just jabber on for a little minute, just while everybody's joining us, and then we will get into your quiz. Hi, Janet. Thank you for joining us. I know you were there for our special quiz on Monday, so thank you for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Just a quick catch-up, guys. For those that don't know, we did the Double Bubble quiz on Sunday evening. Myself and Russ went back to back for the quiz. For those people who joined us, we were doing that as a fundraiser alongside the brilliant Driglington Dragon Ladies Rounders team. Vicky Haig, you will often see, joins us on the quiz. And she got in touch with us. There she is. Look at her, right on cue. Good timing, Vicky. She often joins us on the quiz. She got in touch with myself, asked if we could do some fundraising to help the Driglington Dragons and their Ladies Rounders team. They have a charity of the year every year. So far, over the last 2 years, they have raised about £8,000. £8,000 for cancer charities. They wanted to do something really positive for Mental Health Awareness Week. So their charity of the year is Leeds Mind. Through the quizzes with myself and Russ alone on quiz night, we raised £350. So thank you for your immense generosity, everybody. Hugely, hugely generous. And overall, the ladies so far have raised £800. An impressive £800. What can I say? I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And for such a worthwhile charity, Leeds Mind. Mental health is massive at the moment. It's an increasingly growing issue, and that's only going to get worse post COVID-19. So thank you to Vicky, all the ladies at Leeds Rounders, to my quiz buddy Russ, and to you for your immense generosity. We raised £350. The ladies have already raised £800 for their charity of the year. They did an absolutely amazing treasure hunt on Sunday, which 45 different families took part in. So credit to the ladies. They're doing a great job. Right, guys, tonight we need your quiz essentials. You know the score. Pad, pen, and a beer. And a beer, my beer this evening. I am on the 24/7, the 4.7 ABV IPA. I think Sheila Strain might be as well, because she sent me a photo earlier today. Sheila won our quiz last week. Won the random draw for the beer prize last week. So a beer arrived today. So Sheila sent me a lovely photo, all the beer lined up, and I know she is going to steam into that tonight. So let me introduce you to our team. We're a slightly depleted team tonight. There's usually 3 of us. There's only 2 of us left, myself and Sally Social. I'm here in the dining room. Sally keeping social distancing. She is in the lounge doing all your social media. The reason we don't sit together is there's just a few second delay on the feed. And as you can tell, I don't like to delay being fed. So there we go. Patch is no more. Patch has moved on. Bless him. It was our last day with Patch today. He has been our lovely, amazing foster dog for the last 6 weeks, and he has moved to his forever home today. It was a wrench saying goodbye to the fella. As you can imagine, we absolutely stole our hearts this last 6 weeks. But that's what comes from dog fostering, and we are delighted that he is now in his retirement home. I have recently just had a message from Blue Cross Rescue Centre, who were responsible for the safe social distancing rehoming today. They said he's all nicely settled. They spent some time with him getting used to his new female owner, but he's very much a ladies' man. He's always been much more Sally social than he has Scott Wall, but haven't we all? And for that reason, he's nicely settled, and we're absolutely delighted. As hard as it is to say, time to move on and all that, it's brilliant that he's got his forever home. So for that reason, guys, your team name tonight, please, can we come up with a team name related to Patch's new happy forever home? He's over there in Cleethorpes on the East Coast. I bet he's had a walk on the beach already this evening. So some of the team names: Alison Heaney, love it. Patch me if you can. Zoe Mouse, very clever. Cleopatra. Blimey, you lot are good tonight. You're on form. Steph and Jess there in Guiseley. Good evening. Hope you are well. And Jen is joining us. She's on her holidays at the moment. She is in the Olive Grove campsite. I think she might live somewhere close, but they're out camping this evening. She's in the garden. She is in the Olive Grove campsite. Jen, Chris, Dots, and Hugo, we hope we find you well this evening. You know the score, guys. R1, R3, R5, R1, R3, R5. Take your double point token. You got it? Your Rooster booster. There we go. You got it. You need to play that R1, R3, or R5. R1, R3, R5. Post your name, your team name, and R1, R3, R5. Gaz and Jude, they have done that. They've just done that. They've got a lovely old dog themselves. Absolutely gorgeous fella. So R1, R3, R5, double point round. What are you playing it on, guys? Remember, simple rules for tonight, guys. We are old school. We are old school pen and paper. Old school pen and paper, guys. So in the comments, post some banter, but never post an answer. It's for banter, but never post an answer. So who we got? We have got Melanie Fuller, the Fullers, Jones, the Reese, and Jason. They are doing their 7th Roosters quiz via Zoom. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us in such a collective way, or as we like to call it, social quistancing. That is what it is all about, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Remember, if you're watching me on the big telly on your smart TV, good luck. That ain't going to get stolen tonight. Your smart TV, you will need to use in the comments. You will need a separate device, your mobile, your mobile, tablet, or laptop for your comments, guys. As always, the guys at Roosters have been in touch with me. They want to say a huge thank you for your support, as always, guys. They are working hard, packing up your orders, getting those sent out to arrive as quickly as they can. And we got some beer update information for you. 24/7. 24/7. Hello. That is available from this Friday. It's back in stock from this Friday for anybody wanting to order. Similarly, Pilsner. I drank it out of stock, but Pilsner is now back in stock from next Tuesday the 2nd of June. And remember, for a limited time, it's 20% off all your can orders. We can deliver locally on the van to Harrogate, Knaresborough, all the surrounding villages and areas, or you can get it delivered by DHL. If you order more than 50 quid's worth, you don't even have to pay for UK mainland delivery. We will cover that cost. So as we say, guys, Sheila Strain won last week. Good evening, Sheila. Hope you are enjoying your beer. She's one of our absolute quiz regulars, and she got delivered to her door a core range mixed case of 12 beers, and you could do exactly the same just for taking part. So have we all played our Rooster Booster? Have we all played it, guys? All right, guys, your 5 rounds this evening. Round 1, if you've gone double bubble, round 1, people on round 1, guys. People on round 1. Round 3 this evening is the media. Round 3 is media. And round 5 this evening will be general knowledge. General knowledge for round 5. So your 5 rounds in total. Round 1, people. Round 2 is anagrams. Round 3 is your media. Round 4 is dingbats. And round 5 is general knowledge. They are your 5 rounds. I will have some birthday shouts out a little bit later, as we usually do on the quiz. For now, let's do some social quistancing. You think I'd be able to say it by now, wouldn't you? Said it enough times. Let's get into round 1. And your round 1 this evening is people. My screen's just having a funny moment. It's just gone, it's just blanked on me. There we go. We're back. We're back, everybody. So you can't beat live quizzing, can you? Round 1, question 1. Are we all ready? Stand by your beds, guys. We have over 100 people on board, 102 currently. Thank you, as always, guys. We're immensely flattered by how many people want to take part in this absolute nonsense. So thank you very much. Question 1, round 1, and it is people. It is people. The boxer Muhammad Ali was born with which name? The boxer Muhammad Ali was born with which name? As always, guys, I will do every question twice, and then at the end of each round, I will do a quick sweep of questions. A quick sweep of questions right at the end, so you get 3 times of each question. 3 times. If you haven't heard it after the 3rd time, tough luck. Tough luck. Number 2. Name the famous Las Vegas Tiger Act, which was recently in the news after one of its duo died aged 75. So that's question number 2 on people. Name the famous Las Vegas Tiger Act, which was recently in the news after one of its duo died aged 75. So I see Anthony Williams is on round 1 for his Rooster Booster. I hope it's going well so far, Anthony, with your first couple of questions. Number 2, which businessman recently headed the Sunday Times Rich List for the first time? Which businessman recently headed the Sunday Times Rich List for the first time? I'm sure you'll pick it up, Anthony. I'm sure you will pick it up. We're going to get better from here, mate. We are going to get better from here. Hang in there, fella. Hang in there. Question number 4 on round 1, people. Name the former Manchester United star who was recently in the news after speaking out about how bullying over his looks had affected him mentally. Name the former Manchester United star who was recently in the news after speaking about how bullying over his looks had affected him mentally. Question number 5. Number 5. Name the multi-millionaire actor who was recently criticised after furloughing his gardener, so leaving the taxpayer to pay his wages. Name the multi-millionaire actor who was recently criticised after furloughing his gardener, so leaving the taxpayer to pay his wages. It says actor. I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to go comedy actor. Comedy actor. That's number 5 on people, round 1. Question number 6. Which chain of hairdressers was founded in London in 1963 and is named after the two Mascoli brother founders. Which chain of hairdressers was founded in London in 1963 and is named after its two Mascoli brother founders? Evening, Nige. Hope you're well, buddy. So we have 104 people on board. Thank you so much, guys. Incredible to have that many people joining us on a regular basis on a Wednesday and a Saturday, usually at 8 o'clock. Thank you very much, guys. Question number 7 about the news. What did Prince William and Kate play online with residents of a Welsh care home last week? In the news, what did Prince William and Kate play online with residents of a Welsh care home last week? And question number 8, it's one of my year's questions. I give you a number of events from the same year. You've just got to name that one year. So which year? It is the death of actor Cary Grant. George Graham becomes the manager of Arsenal, and Genesis have a chart hit with Invisible Touch. So which year is the death of actor Cary Grant? George Graham becomes the manager of Arsenal, and Genesis have a hit with Invisible Touch. All the same year, but what year is it? So a lot of people are currently blaming the current lockdown measures on Genesis. None of this happened until they announced that they were reforming and touring once again. So there you go. There's the root of the problem, we think. Let's do a recap of your 8, guys. Let's do a recap. Stand by your beds if you missed any. This is your last chance for your 8 questions. Round 1 on people. The boxer Muhammad Ali was born with which name? Number 2, name the famous Las Vegas Tiger act, which was recently in the news after one of its duo died, aged 75. Which businessman recently headed the Sunday Times Rich List for the first time? Question number 4. Name the former Manchester United star who was recently in the news after speaking about how bullying over his looks had affected him mentally. Question number 5. Name the multi-millionaire actor, and I said comedy actor, who was recently criticised after furloughing his gardener, so leaving the taxpayer to pay his wages. Question number 6. Which chain of hairdressers was founded in London in 1963 and is named after the two Mascoli brothers founders? Question number 7. Question number 7. What did Prince William and Kate play online with residents of a Welsh care home last week? What did Prince William and Kate play online with residents of a Welsh care home last week? And your last one, they're all the same year, but what year is it? It's the death of the actor Cary Grant. George Graham becomes manager of Arsenal, and Genesis have a chart hit with Invisible Touch. They're all the same year, but what year are we looking for, guys? What year are we looking for? They are your question 1. We'll give you 30 seconds, and then we're jumping over. This week we've got anagrams. They're back, everybody. I got so many texts and emails and phone calls. Please bring back the anagrams, Scott. They're not even slightly annoying. Please bring them back. So I did. So thank you for your contacts. What any? Thank you very much. Let's go to your anagrams, shall we? These 3 anagrams are all one subject. They are all one subject. They are linked. They are linked. And your clue this week, your clue, if you need one, television shows. Television shows. Number 1. There we go, guys. That is your first one in your anagrams. Write it down, screen grab it, photo it, whatever you need to do. Fox Ratchet. Fox Ratchet. Foxratchet. Fox Ratchet. Foxratchet. And I'm looking for a TV show. A TV show from the words Fox Ratchet. Remember, guys, that doesn't mean it's necessarily a 2-word answer. They're all muddled up together. So ignore the spacing, guys. Fox Ratchet. Foxratchet. Name your TV show, guys. Number 1. As always, guys, 30 seconds with each one. Then I'll do another flip around and you'll get a second look at it. Number two, that famous TV show, Clingy Accident Storm. Clingy Accident Storm. CLINGY Storm. STORM. Clingy Accident Storm. TV program, but I would say similar genre. They're all of a similar genre as well. TV shows, but they are linked by the same genre. There we go. Clingy Accident Storm. Everybody's favourite. And your third one, guys. Stand by if you want to write it down, screen grab it, photo, yada, 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 bada bing, bada bong. Nonstick porky pout. Nonstick porky pout. NONSTICK. Porky, PORKY, and pout, POUT. Nonstick porky pout. Oh, I must sit down and watch nonstick porky pout this evening, said nobody ever. Nonstick porky pout. NONSTICK. Porky, PORKY, and pout, POUT. Stand by, guys. Stand by if you need to grab it. Here we go. Number 1, Fox Ratchet. Fox Ratchet. Write down, screen grab, photo. Fox Ratchet. Number 1 in your anagrams. They are TV shows of a similar genre. Number 2, everybody's favourite. It's the old Clingy Accident Storm. Clingy Accident Storm. Clingy Accident Storm. Number 2. And your third one of Nonstick Porky Pout. Nonstick Porky Pout. I think you might need a few minutes on those, I'm guessing. I think they're quite tough this evening, if I'm honest. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to check in with Sally Social and grab myself a beer. A couple of minutes. See you then. Just have a bit tidy up, shall we? A bit tidy up in here, I think. There we go. Let's pop that fella up there. Hello, mate. Happy birthday, you all right? I'm going babyface assassin this time. Babyface assassin. Sheila, have you tried one of these yet? They are beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. 6.1%. 6.1%. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Hello, I'm back. Can I just say how hugely humbled Sally and I are by the beautiful names that you've come up with for Patch tonight. It's obviously tough saying goodbye to the fella, but your fun names are certainly helping us, guys. So Diane Walsh, Patched and Dispatched, how appropriate. Thank you very much. And Sheila Strain, farewell, Patch, farewell. Thank you, guys. Really humbled by that. It's a nice touch. Thank you very, very much. Means a lot. Let me take you through some answers, guys. Let me take you through some answers, if I may. Round one. Are we all ready? Single point for each answer. Double up at the end of the round if you played your Rooster Booster token. Double it up at the end if you played your Rooster Booster token. So your 8 answers are as follows. Number 1, Muhammad Ali, of course, was known as Cassius Clay. Number 1, Cassius Clay. And number 2, name the famous Las Vegas Tiger act. It was Siegfried and Roy. Siegfried and Roy. Oh, Vicky, you're asking who? I'll tell you about the photo shortly, shall I, Vicky? Thanks for asking. So number 2 was Siegfried and Roy. Number three, James Dyson headed the Sunday Times Rich List. James Dyson headed Sunday Times Rich List. He's obviously cleaned up. Number four, the Man United star who spoke out about bullying and the effects on his mental health was Luke Chadwick. Number 5, the comedy actor who got rid of his gardener under the furlough scheme, Steve Coogan. That was Steve Coogan. There we go. Stephen Sanders, Tish. Thank you, sir. There we go. You made me... Every time I get a badum tish from Stephen, my night's complete. Good night, everyone. Number 6, the chain of hairdressers founded in London in 1963 was Tony and Guy. Vicky, hoovered up his money. Absolutely right. If anybody wants our Hoover, we're giving it away free at the moment. It's just gathering dust. Number 7, Prince William and Kate played bingo. They played bingo online. They tried to get on Scott's Live Quiz. Didn't have a Gmail account. Couldn't comment in the banter. So played bingo with some old dears in a Welsh care home instead. Thanks, Jesus. And number 8, the year. The death of actor Cary Grant. George Graham becomes the manager of Arsenal. And Genesis had a hit with Invisible Touch. Your year, 1980. 1986. Remember, exact year or nothing. We don't do 1 year either side. It's a proper quiz we run here. It's a tight professional gig. So number 8 was 1986. Your answers again, guys. Number 1, Cassie's Clay. Siegfried and Roy was 2. James Dyson. James Dyson was number 3. 4, Luke Chadwick. Steve Coogan. Aha was number 5. Number 6 was Tony and Guy. Number 7 was Bingo, and your last one, the year was 1986. They are your 8 questions, guys, from round 1. Your 8 from round 1. Let me take you through your anagrams, guys. Your anagrams. Number 1, a fox ratchet. Fox ratchet is the X Factor. The X Factor. Well done, Chris. The X Factor. Number 2, clingy accident storm. Clingy accident storm is Strictly Come Dancing. Strictly Come Dancing. And your 3rd anagram, nonstick porky pout, of course, was Opportunity Knocks. They are all talent shows of a variety. Talent shows. So we had Fox Ratchet, the X Factor, clingy accident storm was Strictly Come Dancing, and non-stick porky pout was Opportunity Knocks. We need you to post your scores, guys. Let us know how you did on the anagram. Jesus, he got 3 out of 3 on the old anagrams. Well done, sir. Well done. I'm impressed with that. Let us know your scores, guys. We're out of 11, or we are out of 19 if you've double bubbles. Look, I don't even have to explain the rules anymore. Look at them. Look at those. There's some big scores coming in, guys. Some mightily impressive scores coming in. Chris and Jen, let's just say I hope you're enjoying your camping. We'll leave it there, shall we? We will leave it there. So we have got 2 more great team names. Thank you, guys. This makes us think really fondly of Patch. We have got Stephen Sanders, Badoom Tish, Patched My Bags for the Beach. Patched My Bags for the Beach. And Nick Spencer, Apache Indian. Funnily enough, mate, that's why I used to call him my little Indian fella, Apache Indian. Thank you very much, guys. Really nice and really warming to get those lovely names from you guys. I do genuinely appreciate it. Really nice touch. As always, guys, at this point, I am going to tell you about Rooster's Beer of the Week. Beer of the Week is slightly different. I'm giving you a different beer option this week because you can now get 10 litres of bag in a box cask beer, a bag in a box. That is 17.5 pints of top-notch beer from as little as £23.60 delivered to your door. £23.60, 17.5 pints of cask beer. It comes in a bag inside a box. There are currently 16 different cask beers to choose from. That includes Parts and Labour, Monkey Tennis, Aha, and Yorkshire Pale Ale. Parts and Labour, Monkey Tennis, Yorkshire Pale Ale. All you do, you get them delivered. Unfortunately, we can only deliver these locally, guys, because of a disturbance to the yeast inside the bag. So it's your local delivery, your Harrogate, your Knaresborough, your surrounding villages, Killinghall, Ferronsby, Spofforth, all those kind of places. But we can't go further afield, sadly, with these. So tough luck if you don't live in Harrogate. It's best town, so, snooze you lose. What you need to do when you get your box of cask ale, bag in a box beer, you settle it for 12 to 24 hours. What you then do, that lets all the yeast settle back down. You pour off your first half pint, which will be a little bit cloudy. It's drinkable, but it's a little bit cloudier. But then you pour off your next 17 pints and enjoy them over 3 to 4 days. It's good. It's at its prime for 3 to 4 days and needs to be kept around 12 degrees. They can fit in the fridge, but they don't need to go in the fridge. You want them in really a cool, dark space, garage under the stairs. What I did with mine, I put it in the fridge, but then kind of put it back into the kitchen to let it get back up to temperature. I had Echo Chamber across the bank holiday weekend, and I've got to say, it was absolutely cracking. So that is your 10 litres bag in the box cask ales. 16 different ones to choose from. I can just see that Sally Social has just shared the link. She has just shared the link for anybody wanting to order one of those locally. Your phrase that pays tonight, guys, at the end of the quiz will be bag in a box. Write that down for later, guys. Bag in a box. Bag in a box. So Sheila is enjoying a one-trick pony at the moment. The one-trick pony is the sour, the rose lemonade sour. As I said before, Sheila, I've not always been a massive fan of sours, but I really like the one-trick pony. I think it's very, very drinkable. And glad you're enjoying it, Sheila, following last week's lucky win. So, bag in a box, guys. Write that down. You will need bag in the box for later. Let's move on to your next round, guys. Let's move on. Round 3 is media. Who is playing Rooster Booster round 3? Let us know, guys. Okay, round 3. Round 3, media. Question 1 in round 3. Which Eurovision song was crowned Britain's favourite ever in a recent one-off BBC One special? Tim Franks. Tim Franks is going to know that. He's all over this. Tim Franks has got it. Which Eurovision song was crowned Britain's favourite ever in a recent one-off BBC One special? Come on, Jess. Let's have a good score, shall we? Come on. Number 2. In which sitcom did Carl Harmon start as a painter and decorator? In which sitcom did Carl Harmon start as a painter and decorator? Don't worry if you don't know it. Just gloss over it. Gloss over it. I must admit, since Patch left earlier today, we've been a little bit emotional. Number 3. By what name was the Danish pop star Sani Charlotte Carlson better known? By what name was the Danish pop star Sani Charlotte Carlson better known? Come on, Chris. Let's have a good score, buddy. Chris Laycock. Boost around. Rooster Booster double bubble. Number 4. This is round 3, and it is media. Round 3, it is the media. What was the name of the character played by Kirsten Dunst in the Spider-Man films? What was the name of the character played by Kirsten Dunst in the Spider-Man films? Question number 5. Number 5. Pop, which 1983 hit for U2 was about the troubles in Northern Ireland? Which 1983 hit for U2 was about the troubles in Northern Ireland? Vicky Haig, again, criticising my joke prowess. Thank you very much. I always value your comments, guys. Remember, comments is for banter. I mean, by all means, praise if you think it's hilarious, or just criticise. Carry on as you were. Number 6. Number 6. Who did Matthew Kelly succeed as host of the ITV show Stars in Their Eyes? Who did Matthew Kelly succeed as host of the ITV show Stars in Their Eyes? I'll just coolly try and find a bit of paper that I put aside and shouldn't have done. Just start it out, yeah? All right, nobody's noticed. Nobody's noticed. Let's just play it cool, everybody. Play it cool. I'm not panicked at all that I can't find a bit of paper that I need. I'm just sort of styling it out. There's nothing to see here, everybody. Nothing to see here. Hey, everyone all right? Everyone all right with that one? Number 6. Number 7. Let's go question number 7. Which Oasis hit starts with the lyrics, "Is it my imagination, or have I finally found something worth living for?" I'm going to read it again, this time better. Which Oasis hit starts with the lyrics, "Is it my imagination, or have I finally found something worth living for?" Which Oasis hit starts with the lyric, "Is it my imagination, or have I finally found something worth living for?" That fella reminds me a little bit of one of the Gallaghers up there, doesn't he? We'll have a chat with him in a minute, shall we? Old birthday boy up there, 43 years old, blimey. Number 8. Number 8. It's another year's question. We know how much you love your year's questions. We know how much you year questions. So, singer Michelle McManus wins the Pop Idol TV series. Yeovil Town wins promotion from the conference to the Football League. And it's the marriage of Vernon Kay to Tess Daly and the last ever Concorde flight. They're all the same year, but what year was it, everybody? Singer Michelle McManus wins the Pop Idol series. Yeovil Town wins promotion from the conference to the Football League. It's the marriage of Vernon Kay to Tess Daly. And it's the last ever Concorde flight. They're all the same year, but what year was it? Talking of marriage, G and Louise, how are we doing? Hope you're all right. Celebrating your 20th wedding anniversary. Huge congratulations. Anthony's pinged us a message. We want to say massive, massive congratulations on your 20th wedding anniversary. Sally Social and I celebrate 15 years tomorrow. Can't imagine I'll make it to 20 if I'm perfectly honest, but 20 years. Huge congratulations, G and Louise, from Anthony Williams and from all of us. Let's have a little post in the comments, guys, and a little cheer to Jay and Louise. All the best, guys. Congratulations. 20 years. So, come on then, guys. Let's go for your answers. Quick questions again. Stand by your beds. Number 1, which Eurovision song was crowned Britain's favourite ever in a recent one-off BBC One special? Number 2, in which sitcom did Carl Harmon star as a painter and decorator? Number 3, by what name was the Danish pop star Sani Charlotte Carlson better known? What was the name? That question, that last one, number 3. I'd be better off asking that on my next quiz, Saturday night rather than tonight. Number 4, what was the name of the character played by Kirsten Dunst in the Spider-Man films? Number 5, which 1983 hit for U2 was about the troubles in Northern Ireland? Question number 6, who did Matthew Kelly succeed as host of ITV show Stars in Their Eyes? Number 7, which Oasis hit starts with the lyrics, "Is it my imagination, or have I finally found something worth living for?" And your last one, number 8, it's the years, all the same year, guys. Which year? Singer Michelle McManus wins Pop Idol. Yeovil Town win promotion from the conference to the Football League. Vernon Kay and Tess get married. And it's the last ever Concorde flight. What year was it? What year was it, guys? 30 seconds. Talking to Oasis. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a chat with this fella. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's got all Liam Gallagher on us, hasn't he? Look at him. Look at that fella. So you're wondering who's this guy? Well, this guy is Roger Hutton. Yeah, I know, Roger. I know you're all thinking Liam Gallagher. It's actually Roger Hutton, 43 today. 43. And best wishes from his family, Susan, Archie, Stanley, and all the friends who help him out with the music and film rounds in the quiz. As we like to call it this evening, the media. Round 3, the media. So, Roger, I assume that you've had lots of help this evening on what we like to call social quistancing. So, Roger Hutton, 43 today, still thinks he is Liam Gallagher. That is a life ruined by drink and drugs, who also looks a bit like the Oasis frontman. So there we go, guys. Roger Hutton, everyone. Welcome to the Photo Frame of Destiny, sir, and happy birthday from all your family, Susan, Archie, and Stanley. All the best, buddy. All the best. Let's carry on then, guys. Let's go to your dingbat, shall we? Let's do a bit of dingbatting. We know how much you love a dingbat. Oh, I'm administratively poor this evening, I've got to say. Even I'm evaluating myself. I don't need Sally Social to tell me now. Got it myself. Right, let's go. Let's raise the game, Wally. Okay, number one. Cryptic clue. It's a dingbat. It's catchphrase. Say what you see. Photo it. Write it down. If you copy it down, copy it as you see it, guys. Your best bet is photo it on your phone or do some sort of screenshot screen grab. That is number one. What could that be? That cryptic clue. What's your cryptic clue, guys? Can you name it? There are 3 of these, 30 seconds for each. Then we flip back round, and then I give you a short break to randomly guess the answers. That's number one. Number two. If you copy it down accurately, guys. There's number two. That's your second one, guys. That's number two. So again, screen grab. If you write it down. Say what you see. Will the middle solve the riddle? It's a good guess, but it's not right. Thanks so much. It's number two. And your third one, guys. Your third one. Oh, this is a bit nasty, if I'm honest. Go cryptic. That's all I'm saying. Go very cryptic on this one, guys. Bit of a sounds like, yeah. Bit of a sounds like cryptic. That's all I'm giving you. Sounds like cryptic. Oh, you're allowed to, if you get this one, to be fair, you're allowed to be pretty smug. No posting the answers in the comments, but by all means, brag, bravado away if you get this one. There we go. They are your 3, guys. They're your 3. Let's flip them again. Let's flip them. Number one. What's well-known saying? What could that well-known saying be? It's number one. Number two. There we go, guys. Second one. That's your number two. That is your number two, guys. And your third. There we go. Your third. Can I be really smug when I read the answer to the third one? And then can you all just berate me in the comments shortly after? That'd be great if we can agree to do that now. That's much appreciated. Saves a lot of time later if we do it that way. There you 3, guys. Couple of minutes. Sally Social, beer, back again. You have some thinking time. See you in a minute, yeah? Cheers. Bye. Hey everybody, how we all doing? You all right? Good. So I often get feedback from Sally Social during the quiz, and one constant complaint that we often get, Nick Spencer, Jen Perkish, you know this one as well. I move around far too much. Apparently. So let's have your feedback. We've gone for a change. We've gone for stool out of the office in favour of dining room chair, and we'd value your kind of increase or decrease movement feedback. Basically, I'm trying to prove Sally Social wrong. So what we need to do, if I am moving around too much, you need to post Team Sally Social. If you think I'm perfect, it's possibly the best quiz you've ever done, and the quiz master couldn't move less, Team Scott. Team Sally Social or Team Scott? Let's see you post those comments, guys. Let's see the scores. Right, I'm going to start giving you some answers of why you are posting in your comments, guys. How are we moving too much or too little? If it's too much, it's Team Sally Social. If it's about right, it's Team Scott. We would value your feedback. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, Sal, love, you're losing. You're losing, love. Don't keep score, love. Don't keep score. We'll just go with whatever I say. Yes, thank you, guys. Whoa, anger. Whoa, Team Patch, Vicky. Nice touch of voice. Liz, Nick. Whoa. What? See, this is where I'll go through these comments after the quiz, and this is where I start blocking people. Right. I'd love to say that, but Sally Social controls all of it, as you know. She's the brains of the operation. Number one. Britain's favourite Eurovision song. Of course, it's Waterloo, everybody. Waterloo. Number two, Carl Harmon, painter and decorator in brushstrokes. Number three, Danish pop star Saini Charlotte Carlson was better known as a Wigfield. And to be fair, I did give you the answer because I said I'd be better off asking this on a Saturday night. Her big hit. It's all cryptic here. It's all cryptic, crazy kids. Number four, Kirsten Dunst in the Spider-Man films is Mary Jane. That's Mary Jane. Spider-Man questions. That is what you get when you do questions on the web. Number five, 1983 hit for U2. Troubles in Northern Ireland. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Number six, everybody. Number six. Who did Matthew Kelly succeed as host of Stars in Their Eyes? Leslie Crowther. Wow, we're going back a while there. Number seven, the Oasis hit. Is it My Imagination? Or have I finally found something worth living for? Nice singing voice. Cigarettes and alcohol. Or as we prefer to be known, Sally Social and Scott. Number eight, the year singer Michelle McManus wins Pop Idol. Yeovil get promotion to the Football League. Vernon and Tess get married, and the last Concorde flight is in 2003. 2003. Only that year or now. Remember, guys, single point for each one. Double bubble it up if you have played your tokens. Let's go on to those annoying dingbats. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready for your dingbats? Number one. I bet we all got these. I bet we got the first two. If you got the third one, I'm mightily impressed. A cut above the rest. A cut above the rest. Number one. Number two. Lose in your marbles. Lose in your marbles. Lose in your marbles. You right there, Sally Social? Number three. AM and some ampersands. What could that possibly be? Oh, that looks like you've got time on your hands. You've got time on your hands. Time on your hands. Wow. Woo. There we go. So Jen and Chris, no, I don't give chocolate out. That's only for people who are horrendously bad at quizzes. So, oh, wow. Here we go. Sally Social has just come in. We've got hot news on the divide. Do I move too much or not? It's a draw. It's a draw, and that is including Zoe's 4 votes for Patch. So keep voting, people. That's all I'm saying. Keep voting. At the moment, it's 11 all and 4 for Patch, who wasn't even in the vote. So thanks for your votes. Keep posting those scores, guys. Posting the scores if you can. 22 or 30. Look.
Scott, Zoe's forward for you.
Zoe's forward for me?
Yeah.
So have I won?
No, you haven't won.
Wow. Zoe's forward for me, not for Patch.
Yeah, so Patch has got 3 and we've got even.
Oh, okay. Administratively, Sal's had an absolute nightmare there. It looked like Zoe got 4 for Patch. Zoe's given 4 votes for me. Zoe, love you. Well done. Anniversary tomorrow. Right, let's move on, everybody. Let's move on to your final round, which tonight is general knowledge, everybody. General knowledge. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Question 1, round 5, general knowledge. In which country is the city of Malmo? In which country is the city of Malmo? Evening, Ian. Evening, Peggy. Hope you're well. Number 2. Of what is Kronos, the Greek god? Of what is Kronos, the Greek god? Question number 3. Number 3. After Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? After Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? I've got to say, guys, there's some absolute cracking scores tonight. Really, we'd value some feedback on the quiz tonight as well, guys. I've kind of got a new source of questions this evening, so as always, would really value your feedback on what you think, good, bad, or indifferent. It's your quiz. It's not my quiz. It's what you want it to be. So let us know, as always, guys. Number 4, in which decade was the NHS launched? In which decade was the NHS launched? Which decade? Question number 5. It's on books. What was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? What was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? Henry, you have just stumbled on arguably the best online quiz on the internet in my house. Don't post any answers, Henry. Pad and pen, mate. Pad and pen. Write it down, buddy. Write it down. We start every Wednesday and every Saturday at 8 o'clock. Love it if you could join us, bud. It's nothing too serious. Bit of a fun quiz. You're very welcome. Don't post any answers in the comments, mate. But join us for the quiz. We're nearing the end of tonight's quiz, but we start at 8 o'clock. But join us for the next sort of 5-10 minutes, buddy. Well, nice to have your company. Thank you, buddy. So let's move on then. Where are we? Number 6 in the news. Which US state has suffered the most COVID-19 deaths? Which US state has suffered the most COVID-19 deaths? So any newbies wanting to join us every Saturday, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Easiest thing, guys, subscribe to the channel. That will ping it up as necessary reminders. Or go on Facebook, look for Scott's Live Quiz page. YouTube, Scott's Live Quiz channel. On Facebook, Scott's Live Quiz page. 8 o'clock Saturday, 8 o'clock Wednesday. Subscribe to this channel. It will do all the work for you from there. Number 7 is a football question. What is the name of Tranmere Rovers' home ground? What is the name of Tranmere Rovers' home ground? So those newbies that have just jumped on, post in the comments. Let us know where you are. Are you, we're playing from Harrogate in North Yorkshire in the UK. Are you UK based or are you based elsewhere? Let us know where you are, guys. It'd be nice to know where you are getting in touch from. Question number 8, your final question of the night. Which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? Which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? So, guys, your 8 questions repeated. This is your last chance, guys. Last chance. Number 1, in which country is the city of Malmo? In which country is the city of Malmo? Question number 2. I'm in trouble with Jen. Blimey. Keep the quiz going, guys, because she'll phone me afterwards. Question number 2. Of what is Kronos the Greek god? Of what is Kronos the Greek god? Question number 3. After Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? After Glasgow and Edinburgh, which is Scotland's next most populated city? Number 4. In which decade was the NHS launched? Number 5. What was the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5? In the news, which US state has suffered the most COVID-19 deaths? Number 7 is a footy question. What is the name of Tranmere Rovers' home grounds? And number 8, which Yorkshire town has a Latin name meaning broken bridge? They are your 8 questions, guys. I'm going to give you 30 seconds and then we are going to take your final answers. Last 30 seconds and then we are going to take your final answers. We have the deciding vote in our Scott versus Sally, Team Scott versus Team Sally Social. Does Scott move around too much vote? We have the casting vote, and the casting vote has come in from young Oliver, and he votes for tonight's winner, Team Scott. Hey! Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, no, I value your feedback. Absolutely perfect. Apparently, absolutely perfect. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Means a lot to me. Means a lot. I'm humbled. Okay, so Shane, come on, a recount. When have I ever got any data wrong, buddy? Never happened. Right, tonight, guys, bag in a box. Bag in a box is the phrase that pays. When we go through your scores, you need to post your scores. You need to post the word bag in a box based on the 10-litre bag in a box of cask beers I told you about earlier. If you post the word bag in a box after your quiz name, you then go into our random number generator, and whoever that person is will be sent some beer. It takes about a week to arrive with you, depending on where you are in the UK. But by the time I've got your details, send them to Roosters. Roosters have weaved their magic. DHL have come and collect it. It takes about a week. Sheila Strain will vouch for that, as her beer turned up today after winning the last Wednesday's quiz, being selected last Wednesday. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Nick, come on, you're a bright fella. Can't be too. If it's too, I always say if it's too tough for Rathbone, it's too tough for anyone. I never said that. Number 1, Malmo is in Sweden. Malmo is in Sweden. Chronos is the Greek god of time, as in chronological. Chronos, the Greek god of time. We have Glasgow, we have Edinburgh, and then we have Aberdeen, Scotland's next most populated city. The NHS was launched in the 1940s. We asked for the decade, it was the 40s, it was 1948. Enid Blyton's dog is Timmy. Timmy in the famous 5. Number 6, a US state that suffered most COVID-19 deaths. New York. That is New York. Number 7, Tranmere play their home games at Prenton Park. Prenton Park. And the Yorkshire town with a Latin name meaning broken bridge is Pontefract. Pontefract. Those answers again, guys. 1, Sweden. Time was number 2. Aberdeen, 3. It was the 1940s at 4. Timmy was 5. Number 6 was New York. Prenton Park was 7. And finally, Pontefract was your number 8. Guys, as always, your quiz, after all the double bubbles have been played, is out of 38 this evening, guys. Let's see your scores out of 38, if we can, please, guys. 38. Let's see your scores. And remember, bag in a box. Bag in. There we go, guys. Look at them flying in. Bag in a box. Perfect. They all go into the draw. And what we will do, we will put those into a random number generator. Within the next hour, you will see a post on my Facebook page, Scott's Live Quiz. That's a page on Facebook. If you haven't done so already, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please subscribe. Basically, what we do, we communicate everything on the Facebook page, Scott's Live Quiz page, and we do everything live because it's so much more of a robust signal, so much more timely, and that is through YouTube Live. So that's why we're over here and not through Facebook Live. There's a big lag on Facebook, very unreliable. Live stuff on YouTube, all the promotion stuff on Facebook. Thank you, as always, for taking part, guys. My next quiz, 8 o'clock on Sunday, guys. Saturday. I was Sunday last week. We're back to Saturdays for the foreseeable. 8 o'clock on Saturday. 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Wednesdays always with Roosters. Saturdays is just a bit of a mess around on a Saturday night. A bit of fun. Let us know your feedback, as always, guys. Remember, we have Anthony from Yorkshire DJ Beats. He's in the chair tomorrow doing his quiz. We will share the links for that. Go to the Clap for Carers. Come inside about 8:15. Anthony gets going. We will share that link with you tomorrow. We hope you've had a good quiz as always, guys. We always love your fun, your participation, and genuinely really humbled. 100 people want to take part and spend a bit of time with myself and Sally Social on a Wednesday evening. Thank you very much for your kind comments, your kind names, and a bit of fun about Patch this evening. It really means a lot to us. So look after yourselves, look after one another. You guys start dropping off once you have done your final post, because as soon as I click end stream, that takes away your comments. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate your company. Look after one another. Keep social distancing. Keep social distancing. Stay happy. Stay safe. Thank you ever so much. As always, huge thanks to Sally Social. Without her, this quiz would not be off the ground the way it is. Thank you for your time, guys. And if I can just say to Patch, be happy in your new home, buddy. Sleep well. Night, guys.